personalfund.com. That's personal fund, personalfund.com. And it's a free site. You can put in the 5 letters designation of your mutual fund, and it will show you what your fees are. You need to know that. It's your money. I have so many folks that come in and they have unopened envelopes. They really don't know what they have. They don't understand it. It's important that you understand what your options are. So feel free to give me a call. Let me help you. My number is 296-4464. Again, that's 296-4464. For safety, for growth, for peace of mind, give me a call. We're up against a break, but we'll be back shortly, so don't go away.
More financial strategies.
If you're retired, near retirement, or a baby boomer, you must call us today to get your free booklet, The 11 Biggest Retirement Mistakes. If you transfer your IRAs, 401ks, current annuities, or any retirement accounts, we will add an immediate 10% cash bonus. $100,000 becomes $110,000, $500,000 becomes $550,000, and $800,000 becomes $880,000. Listeners just like you have transferred nearly $1.5 billion to us in the past 3 years. We don't recommend stocks, mutual funds, or any risky securities. Our clients do not lose money due to negative markets. Why should you? We offer the peace of mind you deserve with your retirement savings. Do you know you can extend your IRA deferral over 3 generations? Why not? It's been your right since 2001. Call our operators and we'll rush you our most popular booklet, The 11 Biggest Retirement Mistakes. And to make it even better, you'll get a free IRA and retirement checkup at one of our nationwide locations. You deserve an income for life. Call Susan now at 520-296-4464. That's 520-296-4464. If Susan is unable to answer the phone or if she's on the other line, please leave your name and number and she'll call you back promptly. That number again for Susan Moorvault is 520-296-4464. If you've missed any portion of today's show or you'd like to hear it again, simply go to www.790knst.com. Click on the On Demand tab and in the drop-down menu, select Podcasts to go to this weekend's show or Safe Money Strategies. You can also always listen to the show streaming live at 790knst.com. Thanks for listening. This is Safe Money Strategies. Let's face it, 401ks are now 201ks, and IRA stands for I'm really angry. Our clients that made 10 to 20% 2 years ago still have it. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. You already trust the insurance industry to protect your home, your car, your life, even your loved ones. Why not rely on them to protect your retirement accounts too? Call Susan now at 520-296-4464. That's 520-296-4464. If Susan is unable to answer the phone or if she's on the other line, please leave your name and number and she'll call you back promptly. That number again for Susan Moorvault is 520-296-4464.
More financial strategies.
Okay, folks, we're back. Well, we've talked about several important things today, but I also wanted to talk to you about the importance of considering some estate planning. If you're in the higher income bracket, then you have a special opportunity now. You've heard the talk about the fiscal cliff that's coming and so on and so forth. Well, how does that affect people with high income? If we do fall off the fiscal cliff come year end, the federal estate tax exemption could dive 80%, while the estate tax could rise by 50% plus. These are drastic changes, but they can offer some planning opportunities if you take advantage of it now. We have less than 6 months remaining until the end of 2012, when this decision has to be resolved, either by allowing a broad range of tax laws to lapse, leading to higher taxation in 2013, much higher taxation, or by extending those laws to avoid the tax increase, which will make a significant impact on projected federal government deficits. Gosh, what it boils down to is we're in trouble. No matter how you look at it, folks, we are in trouble. In few areas do we have it's as severe as with the federal estate tax, where scheduled changes would simultaneously chop the federal estate tax exemption by more than 80%, while drastically increasing the top federal estate tax rates. We look at the broad range of changes scheduled to occur, and let's think about what we can do about it. The estate tax laws in effect now were driven largely by the Tax Relief Act of 2010. That legislation impacted the federal tax exemption, the tax rates, and more. The current federal tax exemption in 2012 is $5.12 million. That's having been adjusted for inflation after being set at $5 million in 2011. In 2013, this amount is scheduled to lapse, reverting to prior laws under which the federal estate exemption was only $1 million. This will also lead to a reduction in the gift tax exemption to $1 million in 2013. In 2012, the current top estate tax rate is 35%, but in 2013, this is scheduled to rise to 55%. Notably, this also means the top gift tax rate will also rise to 55%, and the generation skipping transfer tax rate will also rise to 55%. Folks, you'd be surprised how easy it is to have a net worth of $1 million. And that can include your life insurance. If your life insurance is not in an irrevocable trust outside of your estate and you own it, that's part of your life and part of your estate for tax purposes. So say you have $1 million life insurance policy and a $500,000 IRA and some other savings, and boom, before you know it, you're over that $1 million and you die and you're looking at 55% next year, quite possibly, depending on what they do. Folks, if you're in the high income bracket, high net worth, don't wait. You only have 6 months. See a tax attorney or see a good retirement planning, estate planning advisor, which I am one. Consider the difference this can make. You have an opportunity now to gift away a lot of money and do something for your family while you're still alive and you can see it, as opposed to leaving them with a very large tax burden if you wait. So please give that some thought. And if you would like to come in, I have an absolutely wonderful attorney that works with me. Her name is Jane Larrabee, and she's a specialist in both taxes and estate planning. So she'd be a wonderful person for you to meet and talk to. And she'll spend time with you at no charge just to help you understand what your options are, because that's what I do. So you can come in and meet with us both together, and we'll see what we can do to help you do the best kind of planning you can. Why pay any more taxes than you have to? I mean, they're getting enough from us, and I'm really afraid for what's going to happen to our country. Things are really, really not looking good. I wanted to mention a couple of short-term annuities that you may want to use in lieu of the horrible CD rates right now. You know, when you have your money in a CD, you're earning almost nothing. And then you get a 1099 at the end of the year, and you have to pay tax on that nothing. So which direction are you going in with 3% inflation? You're losing money, right? Well, I can't do a whole lot about inflation, but I can give you much better rates than you can get from the bank for CDs. We have one that's paying 2.10% for 3 years. That's 2.10%. And we have one that's paying 2.8% for 5 years. So that might be worth considering. A safe place to park some money for a while. We also have some annuities that have 100% liquidity that are for longer term, if you'd like to take a look at that. Remember, with the annuities, folks, compared to the CDs, the annuity is growing tax deferred. So you have the advantage of triple compounding because you're earning interest on your principal, interest on your interest, and interest on the money that you would have otherwise paid for taxes. So give that some thought. Do visit my website at www.moorefs.com, www.moore, F is in financial, S is in strategies.com, and learn more about some of your options. I have an excellent white paper there on the homepage about strategies of when to start taking Social Security. It's about a 15-page white paper, but folks, if you're thinking about taking Social Security at 62, you need to read this. If you want to learn some strategies to maximize your Social Security, there are great ways to do that, such as file and suspend or restricted payout. Call me and let me explain that to you before you take Social Security. Know what your options are. It's a rest of your life decision, so make sure you know what you're doing. Well, we're up at the end of another show. Gosh, it goes so fast. But until next week, as always, folks, stay safe, stay happy, and God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend.
You've been listening to Safe Money Strategies with Susan Moore-Vault, president of Moore Financial Strategies. To learn more about today's program or to talk with Susan, call 520-296-4464. That's 520-296-4464. And make sure to tune in again next week at this same time for Safe Money Strategies.
Protecting all you have.